Good evening, Tottenham fans. It's a huge game against Crystal Palace tomorrow. And I feel like a win could really turn this season in an upward trajectory, but a defeat could really put us in a downward spiral. It's a huge game for this club. Probably the biggest game we've played since the Europa League final. And for me, I think it's vital that we get the win. Now, for me, I think Tudor has had two games with these players now. He's been playing the same way, three at the back. He's been playing players out of position. But I just think he needs to use a little bit of common sense this time and just start doing things simpler instead of trying to do his way and stop being stubborn, because I think what he's doing at the moment is not working and it's not suiting the players. Now, I think he should skip that three at the back at the moment. One, because I think Dragushin is an absolutely terrible player. I was willing to give him a chance, but he's just not at the level of the Premier League. Maybe it was the injury. He's had a long-term injury. He's still trying to get back into the pace. But at the moment, he's not really up to pace. So really, we've only got two fit centre-backs. So really, we should play with four at the back instead of five. I think we should go and try to win this game and not really sit back. I really think that we should play the players in their right positions as well. Instead of playing Archie Gray at left back, play Souza. I'm going to show you my lineup in a minute, what I think we should do. I think Vicario has been absolutely terrible the last few weeks. And people say, well, he should play because he's one of the leaders. And he's, to me, getting the ball last week, well, 4 days ago, and then just kicking it straight off the pitch does not show leadership to me. So that excuse has gone in the bin for me. So sorry if you think Vicario is the greatest, but I just don't think he's all that. You'll see in my lineup in a minute what I would do to change it. And the formation needs to work for the players too. Like when you're playing three at the back and you're playing two in the middle and 3-4 midfielders all Gallagher on the right wing and Xavi stuck out on the left, and nobody's really playing in their strong position. So nothing's gelling, nothing's working. You know, they're doing new roles that they're not used to. It's when you're in this mess that we're in, you need to play to our strengths and keep it simple. We need to play a four I think it's like, I'll show you actually. It'd be easy if I just showed you what I would play. I'd play Kingsley in goal. One, because his distribution is absolutely exceptional. We cannot afford for Vicario to keep giving the opposition possession. That also leads to players' confidence dropping again. The confidence we need in these players can drain so fast just from a few misplaced passes, the crowd getting groany, and Vicario starts shouting at his defenders because because he's kicking the ball off the pitch. How many times do we have to watch him kick the ball off the pitch, kick the ball like long to nobody, putting his own defenders under pressure? The defenders don't even like playing back to him because they get nervous about playing the ball back to him because they don't know what he's going to do with it. I would just take away all that pressure from Vicario and play Kingsley. I really would. Everyone says, oh, Kingsley's just good with his feet. He's not. He's a unit. He's a big boy. He'll be good with corners as well. He's a good shot stopper. He's not rubbish. He's a good player. When he played his debut against Liverpool, he was exceptional that day, not just with his feet, but with everything else. So for me, I would give him a chance. You can't have a goalkeeper playing badly every single week and then not replacing him. Like, you can't do that. If you want to win games, play the players that will be confident to win this game. Pedro Porro on the right-hand side, mainly because we haven't got no other choice, but he's only just come back, so hopefully he can make a difference. Danso was night and day when he came on for Dragushin. Absolutely solid at the back he is. He makes a massive difference. Van der Ven, obviously the captain, he's going to be in left centre-back. And on the left-hand side, I'd put Souza. And the reason why I'd put Souza is because it just brings more balance to the team. If you're trying to put in an Archie Gray there, Jed Spence is not available, by the way, if anybody's thinking about Jed Spence. Souza would just have that balance. He's got the pace. Even Tudor said he's looking good in training and he's ready to take his chance when he gets it. So just put him in. Just put him in. He can't do any worse than what Archie Gray's been doing. And that's not disrespect to Archie Gray. I really like the guy. And I love the fact that he does play all these different positions to try and get us out of trouble. But he's not a left back. Sousa is. Put him there. Play him in his position. Give it balance. It works. Paulinho needs to be in the middle, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of lineups without Paulinho in it, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Paulinho needs to be in that centre, winning the balls, winning the balls back, playing the balls forward, using his experience and his know-how to really push on players around him. Gallagher, the same. Used to be a captain at Chelsea, remember. Had an exceptional season at Crystal Palace as well. He just needs a bit of confidence, I reckon. And him and Paulinho could form a formidable midfield if they just get some confidence between them. Xavi needs to be playing in that 10. He needs to be in that 10 role. We can't have him out of the game. We need everything to go through him. We know how good he can be. We know how dangerous he can be. He needs to be in that 10 role. On the right-hand side, I put Kolo Muani. We haven't got many players that can play out on the right, but Muani did a good job when he played out there a few games back. So he needs to be playing on that right-hand side. And I would play Tell now on the left-hand side. A lot of people were saying, well, Tell's not good enough and people slate him. But to tell you what, we need players that are going to give their all. We need players that have got confidence. When he came on, he had confidence to take on his man. He was part of the goal that we scored as well. He's got confidence to have a shot. He needs to be playing. He needs to be playing on the left-hand side. We need to stop mucking about now. We need to get wins, and we need to put players on the pitch that are going to give their all, and Tell's one of those people. And you might be shocked if you've watched my channel over the years. Richarlison, I would pick to be in that number 9 role. When you're in danger, when you're in trouble, when your team are lacking confidence, you can always rely on Richarlison to give his all. Richarlison came on and made a difference. I think Solanke was anonymous last week in the last game, and I think Richarlison came on and made a difference. Richarlison needs to be starting this game as well. And all these players that I've picked will give their all. They'll give their heart. Some players I didn't pick will still give their all. Like Archie Gray, I think he gives his all every single game, but he'll be good to come on sub. I think Basuma and Sarr, engines in the middle. I think later in the game, if it's still close, if we're 1-0 up or something like that, it'd be really good to bring a Biss and a Sarr on to bring that energy levels back up in the midfield. I think that would work really, really well. We've still got like Solanke that can come on as well to press from the front. So that's good. We've got options on the bench now, which is really good. The only options we haven't really got is at the back. But, we've got Dragushin that can play off the bench. We've got Archie Gray, like I said, he can come off the bench as well. So we have got options there. So Spurs really need to go for this. We ain't playing at the weekend because we're not in the FA Cup. We've got a week's rest after this. We need to give it our all. We need to make sure that we press hard, we tackle hard, we win the second duels, and we play for the fans. And if we do that, the fans will get behind them, and it could be a really good night. It really could. It could be a really good night. I think Tudor needs to keep it simple. He needs to play players in their strong positions. He needs to play a formation that works for his players, and we could get a result. If he still wants to play with the 3 at the back, with the wing backs, we haven't got the players to do that. And the players, we can't be fitting round pegs in square holes or whatever, square pegs in round holes. We can't be doing that. We need to be playing them all in the right positions and just go for it. We're good enough. These players, the players I just said on that lineup, they're good enough to beat Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are not bad. They played against Man United in the last game, and I thought they were really good. I didn't think they were bad. If they didn't get a sending off, it may have gone a different way. But that's another thing. They've lost Lacroix now. Lacroix, I don't know how to say his name, but he's their best defender. He got sent off against Man United, so he'll be missing this game as well. They're going to be weaker at the back. They've already got injuries as well. We need to exploit that. We need to attack. We need to have attacking patterns of play. We need to play football. We haven't played football in a long, long time, and we need to start doing that, and we need to start doing it ASAP. We have to win this game tomorrow. We have to. And all I can do as a fan is support them and cheer them on. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to have none of this negativity. I'm going to manifest a win. I'm going to think positively all the way through the game, and I hope everyone else does this as well, and I hope everyone at the ground does the same. The fans have been amazing the last couple of weeks, and I hope they just carry that on against Crystal Palace, so we can just push on, get this win, and start getting a gap between us and relegation. Once we can form a gap between that and relegation, we can start thinking about other things, start thinking about the future, start thinking about playing Champions League football. We need to get a victory tomorrow. It's so important. I can't underline that as much as I am today. So no negativity, all positive for me. I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory to Spurs. I just think we're going to win. We're going to win this. We're going to win. I've got no substance behind it. I've got no proof. I've got no facts. I've got no stats to prove that we will win tomorrow. It's all just hope. But I'm going to manifest it. We're going to win tomorrow. We're going to win. Let me know in the comments your score predictions. Do you think that Tudor should just make this simple? Should he just start playing a formation that works for these players? Or do you think he should stick to his guns and risk losing his job? Thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs.